to the product. From a BQA compliance standpoint in the cattle industry, underdosing or overdosing animals is a huge issue, from building resistance and pathogenic resistances, or even from a tranquilizing standpoint. Cattle are extremely susceptible to tranquilizer. A fraction too much of any particular drug could mean fatality for that animal. When you're using these Petite Series darts for tranquilizers, and say you've got a faulty detonation, one of your darts, you need to know exactly how much of that drug was administered to that animal so that you know exactly how much you do or don't need to follow up with behind it. Right off the bat, when we started using these products, the Petite Series is extremely soft. It's got a great detonation. The trigger mechanism on this is incredibly fast. I love the flash. I love how fast this goes off. But more than that, I love that I can follow right up behind that animal and pick this up, and I know exactly how much was administered to that animal. There's no question in delivery.
If you're loading through your cannula, your needle, it's okay when you're loading, but if for some reason that dart doesn't go off, that's just contamination. Even if you didn't hit the animal and get some type of flesh contamination, you still got dirt contamination. And with our product on the side, for removal, you can take a wipe it and wipe this off, alcohol wipe, if there's any contamination there, and you can pull that drug out with zero and use that drug again. No doubt. I feel we do have the most accurate darts. Our groups will outshoot anything else in the industry. I've done a lot of shooting on that for grouping, and they're unbelievably accurate.
I saw that today. They stayed true to their aim.
So we're launching a 3, a 5, a 7.5, and 10. And with that product, one of the things that we've seen from the competition is that they seem to be overwhelmed with orders. And I felt that narrowing the options down, like if you wanted to shoot a 4, then shoot a 5 and put 4 cc's in that dart. You have to make that decision if you feel air is a problem. I don't recognize it as. I'm not a veterinarian though. But if you feel that a little bit of air in that dart's a problem, then you can put sterile water in there with that drug. If that's a bother, that's up to you. But we're trying to keep it where we can get same-day orders shipped out. That's our main intentions. We've seen that as a problem with other companies, that sometimes they get back behind 30, 40, 60 days. And so far, we ship same-day orders. So they're individually packaged. Now, we're selling our darts in a package of 24. But to come individually packaged, it's more or less the same type of stuff that you would expect to see string cheese in, or salami or something like that. But you can take this, you can tear one off. They're individually packaged, each one, so you don't even need to open it until it's usable. And then basically it's a pill open bag, and you grab your product out. Until you need it, it's wrapped. It can store in your tackle box, your toolbox, your back pocket, your front pocket. They're not clumsy at all or awkward, which a lot of the other companies' products are. Well, on the medicating series, the gel collar is mandatory. All of our research has shown that anything under 1.5 cc dart will launch the product. It will push the product into the animal almost every time. When you start getting into 2 cc's and better, it takes a little bit of time to get that done. A 10 cc is almost a 2 second. It's well over a second and a half to deliver all the medicine out of the 10 cc. It has to hang up. So we have to have a gel. You only be able to get the bigger products, the medicating series with a gel collar. The Petite Series will be an option. With our side port needle, it's not really needed, but some people feel they want it. And by golly, we want to give the person what they're comfortable with using.
Absolutely. There you have it. We just did some darting out here today. We probably shot, what guys, about 25 darts. 25
medicating darts, yeah.
Of all the darts that we shot off, we had poor detonation on this dart. It's a good example of what could happen, because with any dart company that's on the market, you're going to have a failure. It's going to happen. So we held on to that as an example. But we shot a little bit of everything today. Everything flew straight. We didn't have any issues. Is there anything that you would have liked to have seen differently today?
No, I think everything went. I'd like the cows to stand.
Wouldn't we all?
I'd like them to stand there and be better. But the cattle acted better than the deer do.
Absolutely.